Hi everyone, so as you guys can see, I am going to be doing my very first mukbang, which is eating show in Korean, I guess. If you guys don't know, it's pretty popular nowadays. I wanted to do this just for fun, and yeah, today I decided to do pizza because it was the closest thing next to my dorm, and I don't know how to do mobile delivery, so I had to go out and get this. But yeah, I got pizza. This is the second, they have 3 sizes. This is the second one, which is for like 2 people. But this is like the first or the cheapest set that I wanted to get. I didn't want to just get pizza, so I got the set with any kind of side. So I got cheese balls, which I think there are 14 of them. They're pretty small, so. And then I got this 1.25 liters of cola, which I don't think I'll be able to finish, but there's that. Let me open it first, actually. Oop, thought it was gonna explode in my room. So yeah, today I don't really have much to do. I just thought this would be a fun video to do for this week because I also didn't do much for vlogging, which I'm a little upset with. But hopefully I could just come up with different video ideas for you guys to watch. And yeah. So I just want to try the cheese ball first because I actually had this pizza before, but not the sides. Let's see if this can pull. Oh, it won't pull. ASMR time. I doubt you could hear it. I also hope my camera lasts a little long because I don't really have a big memory space chip, so if it like kind of like stops at a certain point, then that cheese ball's pretty good. Okay, so I also posted in my personal Instagram. I was hoping some people would ask me some questions, but I only got 2 of my friends to send me questions. So I'll hold up though. Also has like some kind of seeds, sesame seeds maybe? don't know if I could talk and eat at the same time. I find that really difficult. I just want to eat this slice real quick because I didn't eat lunch yet. It's almost 3, so. I should time myself. Okay, so like, I would say 2:40 is when I started, so keep that in mind. I think I could finish all of this. So, I mean, if not, it'll be dinner for me. Because I legit spent 20 bucks on this. Okay. So, on to like the questions. Okay, I shouldn't be talking. So on Instagram, I asked whether I should do a mukbang or a 2-year experience video. I didn't want to put them together because I felt like it would be a really long video. As you can tell, I can't talk and eat at the same time. So that's why I did like a Q&A part with this mukbang, and then I'll be like going into more details with the 2-year experience in like another video. So if you have any more questions, you could just leave it down below, and then I'll just go over that in the 2-year experience video. 2-year? I mean 2-month. Oh my god. 2-month experience. Ugh, wow. Anyways, I asked my followers, friends, family, people like that, to leave questions for me to answer in this Q&A mukbang. I only got 2 people to send me questions, which is fine. This video is going to be way too long if I had more. One of my friends sent me 2 questions, so there's just 3 in total. So I'll go through it after I eat another slice of pizza. So there's only 8 slices here. I'm pretty sure I can finish it because they're pretty small and thin. Oh man, this is so good. Fun fact, I guess. So like, I know a lot of my friends know this about me, but I don't eat a lot. Like whenever I go out, I always try to get something like small to eat because I just can't eat a lot. So doing this mukbang is like a challenge for me. But I've been getting used to eating a lot lately, kind of. Kind of, yeah. Because in the Philippines, I kind of ate more than I used to. Just because I didn't want to be disrespectful to my family. And then here, I kind of started to eat a lot. just because I had like the thought of like I don't want to waste food here, so I'm trying to finish it to be respectful. But there are some days I don't finish certain foods, so there's that. But I mean, seeing this isn't too bad, because I think the pizzas in the US are a little bigger than this. So yeah. Funny story. I went down to the pizza store nearby, like that's like literally like right here by the dorms. I couldn't speak Korean pretty well. I couldn't speak Korean well with the guy at the store. So I think he was asking me if I was like alone or if I'm gonna eat with someone. And then I was like, oh no, I'm doing a mukbang. I don't know if you understood me because I just said mukbang. My friend Sarah asked me, I don't know if it's a question, but she asked me the pros and cons of my school. I actually made a list, but I can't take it out right now because my hands are dirty. I'll just kind of go through what I wrote though. So, you know what, I'll just grab it. One of the pros at my school is that it's international. So there's like a whole bunch of people from other countries. And everyone's pretty friendly. I met a lot of acquaintances, I guess. I'll go into more detail, I guess, a little later. So about the building itself, like the school building, it's pretty modern looking. It's not too far from the dorm. It's like a 10-15 minute bus ride over there. At the school there's a swimming pool, a sauna, a gym, which I will probably never go to. We have a cafe and a cafeteria on the first floor. It's pretty nice. The food there's pretty good. We got places to study on the second floor, which is the library, and like across from it is like a place to hang out, I guess. We have an open gym on the third floor. I really like the gym a lot because like people can just go there to hang out. And then there's also a convenience store right next to the gym, so if you want to get a snack, you could just go there to get something. The pro of the classes, like the courses itself, pros, I mean, it's only an hour and 30 minutes, but then we get out like 15 minutes early, because there are classes that start literally after one class ends. I also hope my roommate doesn't walk in on me. But so like say if you have a 9 o'clock class that ends at 10:30 and you have a 10:30 class, usually we would get out like 10:15. So then we get to go to the next class on time. It's okay. The classrooms are pretty nice, pretty simple. Some of my professors are pretty cool, I guess, and I've made classmates in the class, so part of the international thing, which is also going to be explained a little later. So social wise, like interacting with people. The pros of it, there's clubs. I joined basketball just because I wanted to join a club while I'm here. I didn't want to just stay in my dorm and not do much. But there's a con to that, so I'll just explain later. And my school's pretty small, so you pretty much see people you know pretty frequently, so it's a little awkward sometimes, but it's nice at the same time. And as for the dorm, there's a lot of cons, but like the pros of living in a dorm, I guess it's more of the experience because I've never been out on my own. Although I had like my room to myself back at home, it's not the same as like living far from home. I really like the door systems here in Korea. It's not necessarily just in the dorms, but like in general. There's like a card reader, and then that opens the door, so I think that's like a cool thing. We also live close to a few eating places, not too far, good walking distance, and the view here is pretty amazing for a dorm, so that's most of the pros, or pretty much all I wrote. Someone keeps freaking walking in and out of their door. Like if you hear that in the video, I'm so sorry. But yeah. Anyways. A lot of oil just went on my finger. Let me get some tissue. Hell yeah. We only have like toilet paper as like tissue, so I can't really, you know. Let me just refill my Coke. I feel like I should save half for dinner, because honestly I don't have anything to eat for dinner and I have no more money. But we'll just see how this goes. So for cons, it's the same thing, like I'll go through like what I just went through earlier. So internationally, like it's a pro, but then like with that, people from like their countries are like grouped together because obviously they know people from their countries and stuff. It's a lot easier for them to like get along with. But then that kind of just separates everyone. But then the pro is that if there are people who are very open to meeting like other people from other countries, that's like a good thing. But there are people who just kind of like stick together with like their own groups of people from their country. Also, there are not a lot of Americans except for me and 2 other people from my school, so can't relate with everyone, but it's nice for me to like meet other people. Really nice. Along with that, there's the language barrier with me and like everyone else, because I am from America and my English is fine. There are people who are not very fluent, so it's a little difficult for them to understand me sometimes. I mean, I try to help them because I'm not mean. It's really nice for them to try like to speak it. Although I can't really speak their language, I try to understand them. I I just realized how cut off my face is in this video, or in the past video. The first part just kind of stopped filming. It does that to a certain point because like it doesn't want to film more than like a certain amount of minutes. So yeah. Hopefully it's a little better now, but I feel like it's gonna be a little weird for people in the first half because like literally my face is like cut off here. What was I? Okay, so yeah, the next thing I was gonna talk about is the school building, like, you know, how we went through that. So at my school there's only 3 elevators, and my school is like literally one tall building. So with like, there's more than 10 floors, that's for sure. I heard the top part is like a hotel for people. Don't know why they do that. So with the elevator, it kind of just takes forever to get to class because everyone's using it. So I take the stairs, which is also another con because it's painful to go up. But it's a way of exercise, I guess, for me, because I was planning to work out here, but it didn't work out well because I got lazy. So, and then that's it for the building. As for the courses and class, registration was a pain in the ass because it happens in like one day at a specific time, and then that's when everyone kind of just goes in and gets their class. With my school back at home, we have like scheduled times for when people can register, so then it's a little fair for those who have like priority and stuff. I mean, as an exchange student, we have priority because we're only here for like a semester or two. But with that, it was still a little hard for me to get classes. Plus, they didn't offer classes that I wanted to take this semester, so I was a little disappointed by that. But I'm not taking as many courses this semester. Can't really say that, but I mean, it's a good thing for me because I have more time, more free time. But yeah, there's one professor I'm not very fond of. He's a little weird, but people are people. And classmates, although I say I like made some classmates, there are a lot of annoying people in my classes. I don't want to be mean, but most of the Europeans are very loud and talkative, so it's very difficult to pay attention in class, especially when they're being very distracting. So yeah, it's a little hard. As for the social aspect, I have not made a lot of actual friends, although I made like acquaintances. They're not necessarily my friend, I just like pretty much say hi to them and that's about it. Or small talk, whether we're in class or at the cafeteria, anywhere, dorm. So yeah, it's a little sad for me, but I'm still trying. But about me is like, I'm very selective, kind of, sort of ish. Like there's certain people I would want to hang out with just because we're similar in a way. Like obviously it makes sense to be friends with someone you're similar with. But I will probably talk about this in my 2-month experience. But I came here like for certain reasons, so hopefully I'll explain that more in the other video. And then as for the dorm, so at my dorms we have room check, which is basically whoever works at the dorms has to check us in our rooms every night at 11 p.m. Oh my god, it's a pain in the butt because sometimes I want to sleep early and I can't, so I have to wait until 11 to wait for a room check to be done and then I go to sleep. But yeah, basically every night they check us. But we do get to go out, check out. Like, we don't have to be in our dorms, but only on the weekdays it's a little limited, but on the weekends it's okay, because it's the weekend, so we could just check out during the weekend time. And I don't know why I put a lot. There's a little bullet that says a lot. I don't know why I put a lot. As for the cafeteria food, we have a cafeteria that's on the first floor, or ground floor, and I mean, the Omanis are pretty nice, kind of, but the selection of food is very, like, the same, and I got kind of bored of it, kind of got disappointed. So, it's a bit of a con. Even though it's free, it was actually part of the payment for applying to the school, but it's not really worth it, kind of. No, actually breakfast is only free. Forgot to mention that. Lunch and dinner you have to pay, but it's not like you have to eat here. So, but yeah, still the menu is like the same and not very high quality. But living in the dorm is pretty cheap compared to like living in an apartment somewhere else, so that's what we get. Although I say we have a beautiful view, this dorm is on a hill, so we have to walk down every time to go to the shuttle bus or like anywhere else. It was such a culture shock for me, I guess. Not really, I don't know if it's culture shock, but I drive a lot back at home, so I don't really walk a lot. But I'm very used to walking a lot now here. But when I first got here, it was very tiring, so. And that's about it to the pros and cons of my school. It was pretty long, but I don't know if I'll get to the 2 questions. I guess I'll just go to the second one and then not do the third one, because my friend asked me 2 questions, so I'll just do the second one, just for time's sakes. Okay, I kind of had to stop this point because I wanted to make a new clip. So I kind of forgot what I said in my last one. Wow, much short-term memory. But anyways, yeah, I'll just do the second question. And instead of doing all 3, I can't even think right now. So, with the 2 questions my friend James sent me, I'm just going to do the first one he sent, because it's a very short answer one. So, how much does the language, I shouldn't be talking on me, I'm so sorry. So he asked, well, how much does the language barrier affect you when you go out? I mean, that's one thing. When I went to the pizza place. I mean, like I'm very familiar with Korean language because I self-taught myself a few years, like 1 or 2 years ago, because I wanted to learn, and I also listen to K-pop and I watch Korean variety shows, so I'm very familiar with like certain words and like how they talk. Also, I'm taking a Korean class this semester at my school, so I'm learning. So with that said, I'm like maybe 50. It could be 40% or 60 depending how easy the conversation is. But usually I just go out to buy food. When it comes to buying food, it's a little difficult sometimes because I know how to order, but then after that they would ask me something and then I'm just like, what did they ask me? And I don't know how to respond. So, with those who are okay with English, like the people who, like at the restaurant, are like okay, kind of like helping me stuff, it's not too bad, but then to a point where it's like pretty difficult to speak English. I think it's like more of the mom and pop stores, not like the fast food chains maybe. I feel like some people know how to communicate in English a little bit. Or like they would like make hand gestures. But yeah, it's a little difficult sometimes, but I can understand just like a few things they would ask for. Sometimes I get like elderly women, I feel like, maybe elderly women, on the bus especially, ask me something, and then I would be like, I don't know. But there's this one conversation I remember, kind of, not, it wasn't a conversation, but like, I was standing, and then there's this one elderly woman who sat down where the elderly people would sit. And then she was on her phone, and then she was like asking me something, like she was like tapping me, and I was like listening to my music, so then I had to take off one of my earphones. And then she asked me something, and I was, this is what I usually say, because if they don't know I'm American, they'll probably keep talking to me in Korean. So she was like tapping to me. I was like, 저는 미국 사람이에요, which means I am American. And she said something, and then I was like, 미안해요. I should have said 죄송합니다, which is the formal way of saying sorry, but I ended up saying kind of the informal 미안해요 sorry, which is, I mean, it's informal, but with the yo, it's kind of formal still. And then she said something else. I thought it was a compliment, so then I said 감사합니다, because it sounded like she doesn't think I'm American because I'm good at Korean or something. I don't know, but that's like my go-to phrase if people are asking me something and I don't know, so I have to be like, I'm American, I don't know what to do. I probably should learn the phrase I can't speak Korean well, because I can't just say 저는 미국 사람이에요. So yeah. So yeah, that's about it. See how difficult it is for me to talk and do mukbang? I can't just do both, but maybe another time I could do a different kind of mukbang and just eat, maybe. If you guys want that or not. I ended up finishing half of the pizza in a little over half an hour, like over 30 minutes, about 40 minutes. No, 35, sorry, oh my god, to be exact, it's like 35 minutes. But if it was with me without talking, I probably would have been done in 20, because I ate pretty fast. Yeah. Like, I would finish in like 5 or 10 with maybe 2-3 slices. I'll just stop at half for today. I just finished 2, 4, 6, 3 more cheese balls to make that half of the cheese balls left. I know I was planning to do like the whole thing, but to save me money, I'll just have this for dinner. It's not too bad. Yeah, honestly, I think I would have finished this, but I don't want to spend any more money. Because I really spent like 20 bucks on this, and my budget for like every day like 10. See how hard it is for me to survive. But yeah, if you guys are interested in anything I talked about and want like more details on it, you can leave a comment down below. Also, if there's anything you're interested in knowing about that I did not talk about, you can also leave a comment down below. And I apologize for probably the first half of this video for being like cut off literally like right here. I don't have like a stand for my camera, so I'm using like 3 boxes of hot chocolate I brought with me from home, and I have not finished a single box yet. Because I'm so addicted to the coffee here and all the drinks they have. Oh, it's amazing. This will be the last one, and then I'll just finish up my drink and then end this video. Oh, that was good. Whew. So that's it to my mukbang. I know I could have finished it, but there are reasons. I also hope you enjoyed this. I know I probably had a hard time talking and eating at the same time. Very difficult if you ask me. But yeah, I will be talking more in my 2-month experience video, and I'll probably do I'll probably do another mukbang, just probably me eating. Hopefully something a little smaller too, just to make it a much shorter time. So yeah, don't forget to check out all my other vlogs I've made. I know they're pretty short, but I'm trying, really trying. I do have some other ideas coming up, so hopefully I can make videos on that. And that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!